So today we're going to teach you how to hit this Nessy rail. It's called the Nessy rail because it looks like the giant Loch Ness monster. It's super fun, not that hard, but it looks intimidating because it's so big. Before hitting the Nessy rail, I'd recommend being really comfortable with your rail riding, knowing what to do if you edge too hard, continuously edging away from the feature, because the first thing you want to do for the Nessy rail is purposely edge too hard. The reason why you're gonna edge too hard is because there's open water over there and nothing bad can happen. So here we go, edging too hard. There we go, we're gonna land with our knees bent, edging away. Now if you edge too light on Nessy, it's not the end of the world, assuming that you end up in the right spot. There's a point where it goes up, and when it starts going down, if you get pulled off to the inside when it's going down, you get pulled to the box. I'll show you what that looks like. There we go. And that's not so bad. What you don't want to do is edge so light that when you get to the very top, it pulls you off. If you do that, you're gonna have a much greater impact. You're also going to plastic. It's a little more dangerous. So to avoid coming off the very top, we wanna make sure we aren't aiming for the bottom left corner, moving towards the right when we hit the feature. Since we are moving towards the right, our nose is going to be pointed more towards the right. We're almost in a board side position. We're going to bring the handle towards our middle, so we'll get our board in that board side position as we're riding up it. As you're riding across it in the board side position, you can lean towards your left or right to stay on it longer. Then you're going to want to bring the handle back towards your lead hip for the landing, absorbing the landing with your knees. So we're going to stay down the middle of the cable. We're going to wait for Nessy to approach us. Then we're going to edge pretty hard into the bottom left corner. We're going to flatten off and go board side. And then bring the handle back towards your lead hip, landing with your knees bent, weight on your back foot for the landing. The reason why I teach people how to hit it heel side first is that when you edge too hard, it is a little easier to keep edging out away from the feature, but you can also hit a lift forward too on your toe side edge. All right, so we're gonna stay down the middle of the cable, wait for the feature to approach us, hold it out with just our lead hand. We're gonna go to front lip. Oh. Edge a little too light. I should say that I edged way too soon, so I didn't get a lot of momentum towards that bottom left corner. All right, so we're staying down the middle of the cable. We're gonna go to one hand, low and into the lead hip. We're gonna wait for the feature to approach us. We're gonna edge decently hard into that bottom left corner. There we go. Came a little bit off to the inside. So that means I'm gonna edge a little bit harder moving towards the right. All right, we're staying on the middle of the cable, going with our lead hand low and in, gonna wait for the feature, and we're gonna edge harder. Just barely came up to the inside. That means I need a teeny bit harder edge to the right. All right, here we go, staying on the middle of the cable, handle low and in towards our lead hip. We're gonna wait for the feature to approach us. We're gonna aim hard towards that bottom left corner. Lip slide. Bring the handle back towards your lead hip, landing with your knees bent, back foot heavy. And congratulations, now you know how to ride the Nessy rail. If it's your first time here, make sure you don't stress it, you just press it when it comes to subscribe. Be sure to check out the merch store, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.